Good day, guys. I'm coming to you all to show you how to do a different way for your cash 3 or pick 3 or your cash 4 pick 4, depending on what state you're in. I'm doing Georgia, and I just wrote down some numbers so I can give you an example. So this is the first position, second position, third position. This is the first position, second position, third position, fourth position, because this is the cash 4. So this one here, you would need to you're looking for position 1. So we're going to look for ones in the first position. So all the way into this date, we don't see any. So do we see 2 in the first position? No 2s. 3s, you have 1, 2, 3s. 1, 2. So 4s, don't have any 4s. 5s, you have 1, 5. But you can go back and do all these through weeks and weeks at a time. But in order for, I do it week by week so I can see what's due or what's hot for that week. So you're looking for 6. 6 is 1 time. 7, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're doing tallies. I mean, you can write the number 3 or however you want to do it, but I do tallies so I can go back. If I can stop on one day, if I start at the beginning of the week or the beginning of the month. So now we're looking for 8. 1, 8, 9. And this is a little tedious, but it works. Do you have any zeros in the first position? No. And this is how you can get your numbers to come straight, or the first 2 pair or the back 2 pair. So we go to the second position, which is here. So do you have any 1s in the second position? You have 1. 2s in the second position. 1, 2. 3s. 1, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 0. You have 2, 1, 2. So now we're in the third position. Do you have any 1s in the third position? No. Any 2s? 1, 2. Any 3s? 1. I'm sorry, y'all. I wrote this on the wrong line. 1. Any 4s? You have 1. 5s, 1. 6, 1. 7s, 1. 8, 1. 9, 1. 0, none. So, and you pick out numbers like this to see, and you can count how many has fallen. So 7 has fallen 3 times. So I would write 7. 2 in the second position. And also 0. So that'll be 7, 0. So the third position, you have 2 again. And I will put either 1 or 0. And why I do it that way as well, but you can get a more accurate position on which way the numbers will fall, or what numbers you should write down to play. And they will come exactly how you write them down. Or you can play them box. I always cover your numbers. Meaning when I say cover, I mean always play box, so that you can hit it no matter what. So you can play it straight, but also play it box. Okay, and this is your this is how I would pick out the numbers for the next hit. You also have the cash 4. So let's do 1 in the first position. You have 1, 2 in the first position. 1, 2, 3 in the first position. I hope you all are getting this because I think I'm moving a little bit too fast. No 3s. You have 4 in the first position. None. 5. None. 6. You have 1, 2. 7 in the first position. None. 8. None. 9. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do you have zeros? You have 1 0 in the first position. Go to the second position. Second position here, I don't know if you can see it, it's a 7. So we're looking for number 1. No. Number 2. You have 1 for number 2 in the second position. 3. You have 1. 4. 9. 5. 9. 6. You have 1 here. You can line them up better than what I did. Mine look like crap, but how many 7s I got? I got that 1, 2, 2 7s in the second position. 8, 1, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 4. So 3, zeros in the second position, I'm sorry. You don't have any zeros. So we move to the third position. Third position, you have 5 up here. You have, we're looking for 1. So any 1s, you got 1, 1, 1 in the third position. Any 2 in the third position. 1, 2, any 3s. None. Any 4s. Any 5s. Got 1. Any 6. You got 1, 2, 2. And these 7s in the third position, y'all. 1. Any 8s? 1. Any 9s? 9s. Any zeros? 1, 2. So we're in the fourth position now. And any 1s, we have 1. And these are not all the numbers for October. I just gave you all just a quick rundown of some of the numbers starting from today, midday, all the way back to whatever date this is. I don't know. I didn't write. I was just looking at the numbers. But any 2s in the second position, none. Any 3s, none fours, 1, 2. Any fives? You got 1, 2, 3. I don't know, this may seem simple, and it is simple, but it does work. So you got 3 fives. How many 6 do we have? None sevens, 1, 2. We got 2 number 7s. Any 8s? In the 4th position, you have 1 there. Any 9s? 1. Any 0s in the 2nd position, in the 4th position. I'm sorry, I keep saying 2nd. I hope y'all not getting confused. I'm sorry. So we have no 0s. So for pick 4, I would do probably, I would start with the most, and then I would do the least. So the most I see is 9. 2nd position, I see 9 again. 3rd position, you put 6 or maybe 0. And I do it like this so I know it's in that position. What's the most I see here is 5. So I'll put 5 here. And also the least numbers, meaning that I haven't fell in that position, would be 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So this is how I do it. So that's 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And I like 9 quads too, y'all. I'm sorry. I just said it off the top of my head. So we said the least amount with 0 amount, we have 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. The least amount I see here is 2. 4, 5, 0. The 3rd row, we have 3, 4, and 9. Sometimes the pick 3 come out of these two, you guys. Also, we have in the 4th position, we have 2, 3, and 0. 2, 3, and 0. As you see, these are the only ones up here with 4 numbers. But what I do sometimes, if it doesn't have any numbers here, I could bring these down as well, but I do mix and match. So I do the highest amount, and then I do the least amount. So I would add 9, 9 to these, since that was the most highest on that side. I would do 0, 9, 9, some to that fact. So if you all want to, just create your sheet like this that has 1 through 0 and 1 through 0, but do 3 squares over here and 4 squares over here, and make it like a box. But this is the way you keep up with your daily hits. Sorry, I didn't put them in the camera, but that's how you keep up with your daily, your weekly, your monthly hits. But that gives you an idea on how to play, whether it's pick 4 or pick 3. You know what position. That's how you get straight hits, or straight hits on cash 3 or cash 4. So you have to put them in whatever, count the position that they fall in. So that way you'll know for a fact that you'll have a straight hit.